Authentic Italian food.
Think you know where to find the best Italian sub? Well, see if your favorite spot is one of the top 10 absolute best Italian subs in the USA.
And we all love the Italian food.
Tom's International Deli.
Italian, yes.
Worcester, Massachusetts is probably known to most people because it's home to Clark University. However, you can go ahead and add Tom's International Deli to the list of places you have to visit while you're in town. This nondescript little establishment shouldn't be passed by because it takes its Italian subs seriously. You should try the Italian sub. But at Tom's, there isn't just one Italian sub. This deli offers half a dozen variations on the basic Italian sub, so you really should try all of them if you get the chance. The sandwich, known as the Italian A, features capicola, Genoa salami, and pepperoni. Tom's International Deli also has a sandwich called the Italian D, and it features capicola, mortadella, cooked salami, and pepperoni. These sandwiches also include toppings like provolone, lettuce, onions, and some olive oil and red wine vinegar. Tom's International Deli calls its subs grinders, which is a common name for these kinds of sandwiches in New England. Regardless of what you call them, the generous amounts of traditional cold cuts and toppings Tom puts on them means his sub sandwiches deserve to be recognized as one of the best.
Sandwich?
American Hero Sub House.
True American heroes.
When people talk about a good Italian sub, they usually focus on the quality of the meats and cheese. The bread itself is sometimes overlooked, but it's an important part of a sandwich too. American Hero Sub House gets this, so it offers a firm roll, which is important because it has to keep its integrity and not get soggy when it's piled high with a lot of ingredients like salami, pepperoni, cheese, lettuce, and olive oil. The American Hero Sub House in Lyndhurst, New Jersey is a family-owned business that has been selling its delicious sandwiches for 20 years. This restaurant needs to have a decent roll for its Italian sub because it's piled high with prosciutto, capicola, salami, and provolone cheese. American Hero Sub House offers a giant sub sandwich if you need to feed a small army. However, you'll probably be okay ordering one of the regular-size sandwiches. If you want to try a variation on the Italian sub theme, you can order an Italian wrap that has all the fixins. Instead of a hearty roll, all the ingredients are nestled inside a soft tortilla. There are probably some sub purists out there who would balk at an Italian wrap, but it sounds like it's worth a try.
It's worth a try.
Sal, Kris, and Charlie's Deli.
Sandwich God.
This deli is known as the Sandwich King of Astoria, and it makes one of the best Italian subs in the USA. Sal, Kris, and Charlie like to make big subs, and they provide the evidence by posting photographs that show a big sub next to a baby for scale. According to the photos, some of the deli's sandwiches are longer than a newborn. You won't be surprised to hear that one of this traditional New York deli's most popular subs is the Italian Hero. This classic sub is piled high with salami, pepperoni, prosciutto, sopressata, a kind of dry salami, mortadella, and a sharp provolone that gets good reviews from customers. This sub also includes the usual lettuce, sweet peppers, hot peppers, and tomato. The meats, cheese, and vegetables are topped with a bit of both mayonnaise and mustard. This is the classic Italian sub with all the fixings that sandwich lovers have come to expect. This deli also offers a similar sub called the Bomb. This sub includes generous amounts of salami, ham, turkey, pepperoni, mortadella, provolone, and American cheese. If these don't sound tempting, then maybe you just don't like subs. Sal, Kris, and Charlie love to make subs, and it shows.
Oh yeah, this is good.
First time here? Then show us some love and hit that subscribe button. Hey, it's free. Now, let's get back to business. Giamela's.
That's right. I want the 25-foot Italian party sub.
This restaurant has been serving customers in Los Angeles since 1964, and it has 3 locations where you can get a variety of different subs, but also a pretty wide selection of pizzas and pasta dishes. Giamela's Italian sub includes the traditional Italian cold cuts like salami and mortadella.
Oh, I love mortadella.
Fixings include lettuce, tomato, onions, pickles, and mayonnaise and mustard. You can substitute red bell pepper mayonnaise if you want a spicier spread than the standard mayonnaise. Customers can request their sub be toasted, and if you're carb conscious, you can request the roll be scooped out so there's less bread. There's no accounting for taste, but for a lot of people who consider themselves sub aficionados, a good roll is considered to be an important part of the overall quality of the sandwich. A good roll keeps everything in its place and is key to the overall sandwich eating experience. Giamela's attention to detail and quality has earned the restaurant its positive reputation. The subs at Giamela's continue to be popular with LA customers, but if you want to try something else, you can choose from a menu of other Italian dishes like spaghetti and meatballs and lasagna. But why choose if you don't have to? Why not order a sub and an entree and have an Italian feast?
Rustic Italian feast.
Bay City's Italian Deli and Bakery.
Oh, hooray, Italian food.
There's an interesting story behind the founding of the Los Angeles eatery known as Bay City's Italian Deli and Bakery. As the story goes, a former Chicago police officer relocated to the City of Angels from the Windy City in the 1920s. Rumor is he might have been trying to escape the mob, but whatever the truth of the story actually is, there's no denying that Bay City's Italian Deli and Bakery has become a bit of an icon among sub lovers in the Los Angeles area. Bay City's opened its doors in 1925 and has been serving great sandwiches and bakery treats to a hungry public ever since. It also sells a selection of groceries such as wines and cheeses, as well as housewares. Stars such as Jay Leno have been known to wait in line to get one of these subs. So if you visit LA, you should check it out so you can experience why it's one of the absolute best Italian subs in the USA. This establishment's signature sandwich is called the Godmother and is an authentic Italian sub that includes prosciutto, ham, capicola, mortadella, salami, and provolone cheese. Like most Italian subs, the Godmother is topped with the works, which includes lettuce, tomato, onion, mustard, and mayonnaise. Bay City's throws on a handful of pepperoncini peppers for good measure. This is a traditional Italian sub that doesn't do anything fancy to try to impress its customers. Instead, it successfully brings together a lot of quality ingredients for a sandwich that turns out to be greater than the sum of its parts.
High quality. Look at this.
Monica's Mercato and Salumeria.
She likes Italian food. I also like Italian food.
Monica's is a traditional Italian market and deli, and Monica wants sandwich lovers to know that her shop makes the best subs in Boston, Massachusetts. Monica's Mercato and Salumeria, which is Italian for market and deli, has been serving its loyal customers fresh-made sandwiches, pastas, and breads since 1995. Monica's Italian sub includes the traditional fillings such as prosciutto, salami, provolone, and mortadella, and it's topped with the works: lettuce, tomato, onion, and oil and vinegar. Monica's also likes to add hot peppers and pickles, but these might not be for everyone. Even if you decide to opt out of the peppers and pickles, it sounds like you'll still be getting a sub with plenty of flavor. The faithfulness to well-prepared traditional Italian foods is why Monica's Mercato and Salumeria is a must-try if ever in the area. Monica's has tasty subs, but there's much more to this establishment because it's a traditional full-service market and deli with a wide variety of prepared meals, breads, salads, and beverages. All of these are great, but Monica's Mercato and Salumeria will always be most beloved in Boston for its subs.
No, I just love it.
Anthony's from Brooklyn.
It's from Brooklyn. Brooklyn!
Anthony might be from Brooklyn, but he located his sandwich shop in Toms River, New Jersey. Anthony's uses the tagline, "Our little slice of Italy," so this shop has a certain amount of expectations to live up to. The Italian eatery offers everything from pizza to breakfast specials, but it's all about the sandwiches. You can order the Italian job on a roll or a hero without committing any crime except eating way too many calories for lunch. The Italian job has salami, ham, and capicola, provolone, lettuce, and tomato with a bit of oil and red vinegar. You'll pay about $5 more for the bigger hero than for the roll, but the hero is probably big enough to share. The Italian job is reason enough to put Anthony's on any list of best Italian subs in the USA. The Italian job sounds pretty tasty, but if you want to try something a little different, you can always sink your teeth into the Santino. This is a meatball Parmigiana hero that sounds at least as good as the Italian job. up. But if you visit Anthony's from Brooklyn for yourself, you can be the judge. This Italian deli is open 7 days a week and bakes its own bread and cooks everything fresh on the premises. Anthony's from Brooklyn is a New Jersey spot worth the trip whenever you just have to have a tasty Italian sub.
Yeah, take a big bite. It's a really tasty sub.
Ferraro's Italian Specialties.
Stay away from the Italian specialties unless you like mediocre Greek food.
This family-owned eatery has been offering its take on traditional Italian specialties since 1989. You can eat at the restaurant, take the food home, or try your hand at making some of Ferraro's specialties with the cookbook the family offers for sale called the Sunday Gravy. You can order the cookbook online.
It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook!
But even if it does help you reproduce some of Ferraro's specialties at home, it won't be the same. To get the real Ferraro experience, you'll have to get out of your kitchen and into your car.
Mom, go!
Seatbelts.
The next time you're in Parsippany, New Jersey, you should make the effort to check out this particular local spot and get a taste of authentic East Coast flavor. The fresh-baked bread gets good reviews from customers, but the whole wheat wraps are also highly regarded by some of the more carb-conscious customers. The classic Italian sub offers generous amounts of Genoa salami, ham, and provolone. The fixings include lettuce, tomato, onion, oregano, and a fresh-made house dressing. This sub basically has the same traditional Italian ingredients that thousands of sandwich shops offer, but Ferraro's level of quality and attention to detail makes this one stand out from the crowd.
That's what turns me on about you. Your attention to detail.
Dave's Famous Subs.
Famous?
Yes! Famous!
This sandwich shop and full-service deli opens every morning at 7 a.m. for breakfast, so if you show up too early trying to get a sandwich, you'll have to choose from a selection of breakfast burritos, egg sausage platters, egg sandwiches, and several varieties of pancakes. The next time you're in Cookstown, New Jersey, you really should try to stop by Dave's Famous Subs for one of his made-to-order sandwiches. At Dave's, the Italian sub is called Dave's Super and consists of ham, prosciutto, capicola, salami, and cheese. The sandwiches are always a big draw, but the shop also offers a soup of the day that's posted every morning, so customers can look forward to a new and delicious hot soup option each day. Dave's signature sandwich is a classic Italian sub with plenty of fresh ingredients that makes this sandwich deserving to be one of the absolute best Italian subs in the USA. Unfortunately, the place closes in the afternoon, so it isn't open for dinner, so you'll have to get your sub for lunch and maybe pick up an extra one for dinner. However, you can place a catering order anytime, so if you need a boatload of sub sandwiches for your special gathering, Dave's Famous Subs is the place to go.
I'm a member of this club where if I eat one more sub sandwich,
Sugar Hill Sub Shop.
Just walk to the sub shop.
The Italian Stallion Sub should probably win the title of Best Italian Sub based on its awesome name alone. Fortunately for the Sugar Hill Sub Shop in Atlantic City, New Jersey, the Italian Stallion also happens to be a delicious sandwich that would make Rocky's mouth water. Wait until you're in between rounds, then go get yourself an Italian Stallion. This sandwich includes generous helpings of black peppered ham, prosciutto, Genoa salami, and smoked provolone. This loaded sandwich is finished off with handfuls of lettuce, tomatoes, onions, and oil and vinegar. If you prefer, you can get your sandwich with mayonnaise instead of the oil and vinegar. The Sugar Hill Sub Shop wants you to know that it has the fattest subs in South Jersey, and the Italian Stallion Sub sounds like it fits the bill. The Sugar Hill Sub Shop knows the importance of using quality bread when making a great sub, and this is why all of their sandwiches are made on freshly baked Atlantic City bread. Wednesday is Italian Sub Day at Sugar Hill, so you can get a half sub filled with the traditional Italian meats and cheese for a good price. This sub shop has been serving tasty food for 30 years, so it's pretty clear the owners, Jerry and Denise Delaney, must be doing something right. And since the Sugar Hill Sub Shop is open every night until 10 p.m., you can get a fresh-made sub and have it for a late-night snack.
A little late-night snack coming up for everybody.
Stay for seconds and tap or click another great video. Hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to join our notification squad.